And so anyway, they were interviewing the epidemiologist, and they asked them things like, what are your predictions for when it's going to be? And one of them said, they asked them, how is your life going to change after this? And they were like, when will you agree to go back to normal? And they're like, there will never be normal again. That's one of them because they're like, now how we're living now, that's what normal is. So what you thought of as pre-normal, that we can't ever have that back. One of them was like, I won't resume my regular life and talk to anybody, in a restaurant, in a whatever, until 80% of the population is vaccinated. And this is a person who it is their job to understand coronavirus.
Right. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm just like living in this naive world where I'm like, May, June. It's going to be nice. It's going to be summer again. We're going to join the pool this year. We're just going to let loose.
In Ohio? No.
I can't take it. I can make it through the winter, but this summer sucked.
Yeah, but it sucks because people still go to the gym and people still go to restaurants and people still are looking for a sense of normalcy. If everybody was just got off that normal train and just understood it's not going to happen and did the right fucking thing, we wouldn't have these problems, but we're going to have them. We're going to have them. One of the epidemiologists was like, I don't have any more friends. So there's that. Like, straight up was like, I have lost respect for people that I considered my friends because they didn't take the shit seriously.
Oh my gosh.
This is a person whose job it is to understand coronavirus. So when I read that shit, because I read it to Justin, and I was like, babe, we live like epidemiologists. He's like, yeah, fucking awesome. It's crazy. So yeah, 2022. And that was the most what do you say?
Like normal? Like pre-COVID?
No, that was the most encouraging one. Like the rest of them was like real, like, not the way this leadership is set up. Nope.
Ugh.
Because just think, if we did get a vaccine, our leadership would have to have started the messaging now. They're just saying, the vaccine's going to be ready. They're not doing messaging about how important it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have a whole fucking propaganda campaign. Positive, upbeat, happy, horses fucking running, flags waving in the wind. I'm talking, this is how stupid Americans are. That's what we need. We need a feel-good movie to be told what to fucking do. They're not using the platforms that they have available to them. There should be an entire TikTok COVID
wiggle arm dance.
There should be an entire, get your vaccine. It should be a whole thing where it goes, like a fucking water bucket challenge or whatever for that disease that didn't even get cured. That. There should be that level for excitement about the safety of this vaccine. We're not doing anything. We just keep saying that you're going to have it. And they need to explain, okay, guys, you have some time to think about it. That's true. Oh, and they need to say, is this what you're scared of? Yes. Okay, well, this is this and this. Are you scared of this part? Yes, I am. This, and this. And then they need to say, but you have time. Because first we're going to vaccinate this group of people, then this group of people, then this group of people. And then when it comes to your time, you will see that all these people are fine. So you should just do it. That shit would work. that kind of persuasive campaign would work. But instead, we have my liberties. And
we have my liberties. My mom was like, did you see that thing on Facebook where they were saying that maybe they're putting trackers into these new vaccinations and then that's the way that they're going to, I was like, I'll send you the article. I was like, I don't think I need to read that.
You don't.
She's like, I know, but it was just interesting. And I was like, Mom, it's not true.
And it's completely uninteresting.
Yeah, she's like, but you never know. And I was like, no, I do know. Don't bother sending it to me because I'm not going to read it.
And did you say they already have all the tracking that they need because you have a cell phone?
Right. And an Apple Watch and, everything else
Siri.
that we're tied into.
Yeah. And then you know what? That's the other thing that's another part of why Australia is the bomb. They still track everybody's comings and goings because just in case there is an outbreak, they'll be able to see and exactly who came into contact with whom. Bitch, they be having QR codes on their fucking phones. And when you go to a restaurant, you scan your QR code, you enjoy your meal, you go on about your business. Nothing happens until they have to contact you about that QR code. And since they don't have any spreads since April, it's fine.
That's crazy. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And people are logging into Facebook. This is the great irony. They're logging into Facebook and having whole entire arguments about these microchips that are in the vaccine. Bitch, you know how hard the science was to make the vaccine? You think they actually got a microchip in the motherfucker too?
I know, it didn't make sense, but I was just like, okay, it's not real, but okay.
First of all, if you are an American citizen and you have a social security number, we've got all we need, dumbass.
Right.
Have you ever had a job?
Have you ever collected unemployment?
Have you ever had health insurance?
Yeah, right? Have you ever been on government assistance?
Have you ever been born in the United States of America, bitch? You got a social security number. Yeah. You exist. We know where you are. And if we need to find you, we will. It's really that simple. So all this tracking is your comings and going. Bitch, you use Instagram?
They've been knowing.
All they do is know. What are you talking about? Do you have speakerphone? And the microphone that enables your speakerphone that you speak into, they are hearing all that shit. So tomorrow I'm going to have a bunch of targeted ads about shit to protect my child. If I want to give her a little freedom, Life 360, I'm going to get Life 360, Life 360, Life 360. Let's see what ads I get tomorrow.
Those little tracker watches that the kids can call home on.
Bitch, Brendan Fraser is going to text me tomorrow. That's how fucking in tune this fucking phone is.
Hey, thanks for telling your audience just how much you like and respect me. I really appreciate it.
He's going to text me. 2022 is when we'll be back to quote unquote normal or whatever that means. But I mean, I'm not going into a restaurant willy-nilly.
No, I miss it.
I miss it too.
When I texted you the other day, I had to run some errands and we were in a really fun part of town. And I was like, oh God, remember just walking down the street? Oh, let's pop in here. Let's take a look. Oh, you want to go get a drink? Yeah, let's go get a drink.
Nope. I was
sad.
I used to treat myself to a little Starbucks. But that Starbucks was under construction most of the time that we've been on lockdown. So when I saw it was a brand new and nice, I was like, ooh. They opened a Barry's boot camp next to it, which still hasn't opened. And then on the other side of it, they put in a City MD. The City MD has a line around the entire shopping center every day. So who's going to the COVID Starbucks where the City MD people are waiting in line?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And what happens is, because the lines at City MD in the city are 3 hours, 4 hours, 7 hours. What they do is they punch in the nearest zip code in the next borough.
Yeah.
And what happens is it'll tell you the approximate wait time. And the approximate wait times on Long Island are much shorter than the approximate wait times in the city. So those city COVID dwellers are coming to Long Island to get tested.
Oh.
So I'm like, when are we going to close my little town border?
Well, do they have to take public transit, like, or is it a quick, like, easy drive?
If you have a car, but you can take a train here.
But so then if they're taking that, then they're spreading it to other people then.
I mean, listen, the town I live in, we don't need help with the spread. We got that down all our own. We're fucking, hosting football parties indoors, and we're eating at restaurants. I mean, the Facebook Moms and Dads page, the questions that they be asking make it very clear that they are living a very normal life. They're like, hey, does anybody know where we can get bottomless mimosas? Bitch, where? Just wondering if anybody can tell me about a great, mommy and me class for a 4-year-old. What the fuck are you talking about, mommy and me class? The fuck are you talking about? Bitch, put some blocks on the motherfucking floor and play with your child. What are you saying? It's a fucking pandemic. Did you have the child? Or did you not have the child? Are you going to take care of her or no? What the fuck are you talking about, mommy and me? What the fuck 4-year-old need a friend for? She don't need a fucking friend. Or unless you want her to get to know COVID, you dumbass. Ugh, the Facebook Moms and Dads page be infuriating.
Yeah, sounds like it.
They're in there just living regular.
I can't really tell from ours. People aren't like talking about their social plans.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then they must be lying then, because...
Yeah, our Facebook neighborhood pages are like lost pets, sometimes like in search of, or things that they're selling, but they've even separated that out. And then usually to like, bitch about whatever decision the school board's made.
Oh, they're mad about going remote.
It seemed kind of mixed. I think parents were mostly mad because they felt like, we were given a warning right before Thanksgiving break that said, hey, we're sending the kids home with all their stuff just in case. And then halfway through break, they said, hey, you know what? We're going to come back just as we did normally. And so where parents had, 5 days plus, the Thanksgiving break to make arrangements and try to get things situated if they're working full time. Now this time they were given days. Like on Tuesday, I think, Monday or Tuesday, they sent out like, make your decision for next semester. And then the day after that, it was like, and by the way, we're going fully remote starting on Monday. So parents were like, okay, I'm a single mom. How am I going to make this work on 2 days notice?
It wasn't 2 days notice. It was before Thanksgiving break notice, because you should know that in the middle of a pandemic, anything can change. So have a good and clear backup plan, because we've been doing this since February, March. So you should have had a backup plan this whole motherfucking time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine.
No, and I get it, but that's the other thing of it is, for every counterpoint that someone makes, well, it's like, I can't just, I have this. Listen, I understand that there are a lot of privileges involved in being able to stay home. I get that completely. But at the end of the day, all the motherfuckers that have the privilege to stay home need to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So that the people that don't can move about out there safely. So, motherfuckers going to concerts, motherfuckers going to brunch. That's creating the problem. only motherfuckers who should be outside are doctors, nurses, supermarket people, pharmacy people. That's it.
Postal service.
Yes, and those people should be getting paid a lot of fucking money. And then everybody else should be getting a food voucher for the week to feed their family. What are you complaining about?
That's not who we are as a nation. They'll never.
Rent freeze.
We'd never.
Mortgage freeze. Rent freeze, mortgage freeze, and here's the voucher. And not money. Here's the voucher for the food. So here's your fucking, they could have figured it out. Everybody has Instacart. Get Instacart. Find a phone and figure it out. Here's your fucking money's worth for Instacart. You can do it 4 times in a month. So if you're fed and there's been a freeze on your rent or a freeze on your mortgage, that 100 days, get creative, bitch. Connect with your child. Shut the fuck up and stay home.
Gavel.
I mean, that's really all it would have taken. And if you could work from home, work from home.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm done.
What else do you miss about outside?
I just feeling like everything, I think right now everything feels like it's so planned out, so thought out. And so just kind of, being able to pick up and go do something at random or not have to there was last weekend I left and I forgot to grab my mask. And I had a big scarf in my car. So I was trying to find ways that I could wrap that around my face until I managed to find a kitted stuffed mask in a pocket in my car seat. But I don't know, not worrying about touching things. It wasn't like I was touching everything in public and then licking my fingers afterwards. But I just feel like there's this whole new level of awareness or that everything feels like a threat. People feel like a threat. Surfaces feel like a threat. The air feels like a threat.
I think it's great. I love thoughtful living. I'm not touching that. Why would I touch that? Why am I going in there? What's in there for me?
And just I don't want to socialize, but my kids do. And so not having that as an outlet for weekends or after school. I don't know.
That's the only thing what's crazy is I was going to ask you that earlier. I was going to say, what do you miss about outside? Because I started trying to think about what do I miss about outside and then got into a deeper philosophical quandary with myself because I was like, wow, I don't miss it at all. I used to absolutely love going to Costco.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite things to do. Every other Thursday, you know where to find me. I would take my little fucking Zumba class, go home, take a shower, get fresh clothes on, put on my whole face, go up in Costco leisurely as fuck. And I'm talking about go all the way on the exterior where the important shit was and then weave through the middle where the puzzles and the sweatpants were. I'm talking about a whole Costco run. I used to love that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know?
How long would you be there? An hour? 2 hours?
Hour and a half.
Oh.
And then it was right next to the Five Below. So then I would go into the Five Below and I would be like, ooh, I'm getting this coloring book for Maja. I'm getting this for Shira. I'm getting this thing for Shalom. And each girl would have an item when they got off that bus on their bed waiting for them. Ooh, look what mommy got you. And we would have a whole big, ooh, do you like it? That feeling of that kind of exchange with my daughters. Every other Thursday they knew it was coming. They wouldn't know what they were going to get. I do miss that. I do. But do you know what I love better than that?
What?
Bing bong. And there's all my fucking Costco. Wowzers.
And remember, you didn't want to have your groceries delivered.
I didn't want someone touching my produce. I did not want someone choosing the box of tampons. Why'd you pick this dented one? What the fuck? When you guys were like, I've been doing Instacart for 2 years, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what kind of aliens are you people? What do you mean? And in my mind, I was like, if you don't do the grocery shopping, what do you do? I thought you said you were staying online.
No, not in your mind. I think you said it out loud to me once. But goddamn, he does the cooking and he does whatever else I said. What do you do?
I was like, motherfucker, for real.
So much. Fuck you. I do a lot.
But I have adapted. Do I miss Trader Joe's? Yeah, I do. Because Trader Joe's isn't on Instacart, though.
Yeah, they're not.
I do miss, going in there, picking my flowers. Maybe I'm going to get 2 bunches. Going down that fucking, snacks and nuts aisle and reading the little labels and seeing if Justin would like this. And, not forgetting to look at the top rack and see if there were random, fucking, I don't know why they do it like that, but, peanut butter drops right on top of the tilapia or whatever the fuck. But still.
Yeah.
I miss all that. I do. I miss that little tiny beauty section.
The
bread department.
That was like once a week. Once a week, Lennox and I would stop after the gym and I would get the French milk bread. So good. Salads, pre-made salads.
Oh, the
He'd
one
look
with the
for
fucking,
the frog.
The one with the quinoa and the beans in it, the lima bean thing in it.
Uh-huh.
And edamame.
That one, the bow tie pasta with basil and tomatoes.
Yeah. Trader Joe's, like, it was part of my personality. It was my lifestyle. Like, I swear to God, I used to Instagram my Trader Joe's flowers every week. It'd be like $7. You should go do it. Like, it was my favorite thing to do. It was like part of who I am. Finding shit at Trader Joe's was a thing.
Yeah.
So that I do miss. IKEA. I miss it very bad. But
you guys go to IKEA a lot.
Yeah. Other than that, what's outside that you really need to do? Besides restaurants.
I'd like to take a trip with Chris. I'm really bummed that we're not going to Palm Springs this year. I would love to. There's this place that we love to go out. It's 2 hours east of here, and you get this little cabin in the woods, and you go to eat at the main house, and the food is so good. Like, I miss just being able to, call my mom or his mom and say, hey, can you take the kids for 2 nights so I can, we can go stay here. Or sometimes we even go downtown. We love the 21C hotel downtown. So sometimes we just go for a night and somebody would watch the kids and you go out to dinner, and I don't know. I just miss that kind of shit.
I can see that. I would like to go back to Miami with Justin and stay at that hotel.
I mean,
but
we haven't gone anywhere, just the two of us, since the float pod incident. I think that was maybe the last time that we got out of town together. So,
when was the last time you guys hung out together, just you without your kids, since the pandemic?
You know what? We did go out for a couple hours this summer. He took a couple Fridays off, actually. And we left the kids here and we went for a hike and stopped down and got like an acai bowl and came home. So we were gone for maybe like an hour, hour and a half. So probably like June or July.
So, maybe 2 weeks ago, I said to Justin, I was like, you realize I'm with our kids literally 24 hours a day since February. And, you know, he was already like, oh, no, I get it. I get how hard it is. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, dude, you're busting your fucking ass. I'm like, no, I don't need you to praise me. I had a part too. He's like, oh, like, he just automatically, like, knew he was in trouble for some shit he didn't even really do. But I was like, but also, if you think about it, like, we have not had a date night without our children in our face. Like, we have not hung out together, just me and you, since my birthday.
Oh.
We just have not done that.
Yeah.
So I said we should come up with an idea of how we're going to pay Shalom Robux, whatever, so that you and I could have, like, you know, a minute to ourselves. I presented the idea to Shira. And Shira was like, we had decided, I was like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to, I'm going to put on makeup. We're going to put on outfits, even though we're not getting out of the car. And we are going to buy Barack Obama's book. We're going to find an isolated, like, nice woodsy little area, you know, like, you know, scenic driving.
Yeah.
And we're going to listen to the book. We can even pull over. We can get a Starbucks and we'll listen to the book.
Yeah. Cute.
Yeah. So we presented the idea to Shira, and Shira was like, oh, no, that there's coronavirus. And then Shira said, we'll be quiet, promise. Like, you don't need to go anywhere. I'll just fucking be quiet. What are you talking about? So then Justin was like, how about this? And we did this 2 weeks ago. He had to deliver a package to a client in Brooklyn. And he's like, I got to ride out to Brooklyn in the evening. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a shower, you're going to get dressed, and you're just going to come with me for the ride. And then we're going to pick up our favorite Greek food in Astoria and bring it back home. I was like, wow, that sounds crazy. And I was like, how can we do it? And he was like, Shalom's going to watch the kids. We're going to set the alarm, lock them in the house, and we'll be gone for an hour and a half tops. You know, we'll order the food on the app, we'll pick it up and drive it home.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So we took a drive to Brooklyn, talked, whatever. He delivered the package to the client. We drove to Astoria. He picked up the food. And then we drove back. And then we made sure that Shalom put the girls to bed. And, you know, Shalom doesn't want to be out with us, whatever. So we told Shalom, like, you know, make sure the kitchen is straightened up and the living room straightened up so that when we get back, you know, we're going to have dinner together and you cannot come out of your rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a little candlelit dinner 2 weeks ago. But just think about it. That was since we have not done anything as just me and him in that whole time.
That's crazy. That's a long time. That's dang.
Well, that whole time. But then we're in a pandemic. We hadn't even thought of it. Like, we only had just thought of it.
Well, because you had to kind of do something that wasn't like, I feel like everybody kind of has their like standard go-to, right? You do the same shit every time you go out. So you got to start to like think of different ways that you can get that.
No, I'm saying we hadn't even realized.
That you hadn't gone out.
Right, because every day is a fucking, you know, every day when he goes to work, he literally suits up and jumps into a fire.
Yeah.
You know, every day it's a tightrope of will we stay in business, won't we? So but date night, he's not thinking about date night.
Yeah. And
then every day I'm sitting in that classroom 8 to 3:30. I'm not thinking about no motherfucking date night. I got to record my podcast tonight. I got to, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just both got super busy in our jurisdictions that it wasn't a thing that we were thinking about.
Yeah.
And it's not one of the, and I'm not needy. I'm I'm not like, spend time with me. You haven't thought about me. I'm not like that at all. I'm like, motherfucker, I know you are busy. Girl, are you tired? Me too. Like. Yeah. I mean, just think about it. You went hiking with Chris for an hour.
Yeah.
You guys do not go into a car and go to a restaurant and have a conversation and none of that.
Yeah. Nope. Mm-mm.
I mean,
I miss that.
Yeah. That's sad. I mean, just remember a babysitter in your house?
I loved a babysitter.
Remember they would come over and you'd be like, this is here and this is there. There's snacks in the fridge. I know that I got that drink that you like.
Yeah.
Don't worry about Shira. Shira's already in her pajamas and she can stay up. I don't care what she does. Just make sure she brushes her teeth. Like that whole song and dance, that conversation, that
yeah.
Coming out of your closet with your fucking noise-making shoes already on. Or your noise-making shoes in your hand while you're putting an earring on and being like, don't worry about it. The pizza's here. The pizza's going to be here then. I left $5 on for everything. Yeah. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Getting in the car, putting on your lip gloss, getting to the place, opening your napkin and putting your napkin on your lap, waiting for the motherfucker to notice what you did to your hair. Reading the menu as if you're not going to get the same thing you always get.
Then like stuffing your face and eating so much that you have to unbutton your pants when you get back into the car.
Back into the car at the table.
Thank goodness you wore that really flowy top because now nobody can tell.
Yep. And I've unsnapped my bra. Nobody knows. But also unsnapping the pants, and then you know what? Do you want to get the cobbler? I don't really want the cobbler. You want to get the cobbler? I just want a bite of it. I'll just have a bite too. Okay, when you see the waiter, I'm not flagging him down. You flag him down. Okay, hold on. I'll see him when I see him. Hi, how are you? You know what? We changed our minds. We do want dessert. Okay. Whole thing. Clear my little table. You want a coffee, Justin? I shouldn't have a coffee. Fuck it. I'll get the coffee. Remember that?
Little cappuccino after dinner.
Mm-hmm. Then getting the check and him going, "Ooh, God, what the fuck do we get, man?" Like, that part of the date was also fun. I'd be like, "Oh my God." Add $5. Add $5. No, that's not enough. Add $5. Babe, it's fucking 20%. Add $5 extra. My fucking tip. Yes, add that. Dude, it's 20. Hold on. It's 22%. Make it 25. This was really good, and I want to get this person again next time. Remember? Then they'll like us. They fucking like us. Just make it 25. If you don't make it 25, I'm gonna put a $20 bill down on top. Don't do that. I need that for the valet. Well, then make it 25. You know exactly the shit I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that sucks.
Man.
Remember when your husband would have to stop and get gas on the way home? And then you'd ask for a snack from inside the gas station?
Oh no. I used to do that with my dad, but I've never done that with Chris.
Oh. Justin's like, what? I'm like, I know that they have the individual turtles. Not the 3-pack, just the one. He's like, what? I'm like, they're like $0.25 on the thing. You gotta...
So is that a regular, like, does he just regularly call you while he's getting gas?
No, I mean like when on date night on the way home.
Oh, I got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't ever do snacks at the gas station. Only if we're on like a road trip.
Oh no, gas station is like luxury shopping to me. I love going in there and discovering little dumb shit. Like, ooh, look at this lighter that looks like an alligator. Get it. I love a gas station. I love a high-end gas station. I really do.
Yeah.
Ooh, this hand sanitizer. I've never seen this one. Yeah, like I like swiping my card at a gas station and then being like 39.42. I'm like, what the fuck did I get? That was I got 2 nerd ropes. I got a lighter. I got a hand sanitizer. I got this lip balm. I got one of those fucking car freshener trees just because it's classic. You know, like, I miss that. What?
I guess I don't ever go into a gas station because I'm always paying at the pump.
Of course.
But only time I ever go in, we have one here that's also an ice cream store. So I only go into UDF to get ice cream. I'm never really going in there to like shop.
But if you have to go in, then you have to shop. You know, like you got to get licorice. What are you going to do? You're just going to go back to the car empty-handed and the kids are in there? Like, what the fuck? I mean, you know what else I miss? I miss coming home from a city dinner and him having to stop in a bodega to get something or whatever, or to flip through a magazine to get his nervous papers for the drive home, and then being like, you know what? You got to parallel park. You got to park because I got to go in that bodega now. What? I got to go in there. Like, bodega is a lifestyle. So when we would go to the city, like every now and again on our little dates, I would like to go in there. Bodega
what do you like
flowers,
to buy there?
Candies, weird flavors that I've never seen before. Ooh. You know what I used to love?
What?
Any random store in Chinatown. God, Jesus, that was my favorite.
Would you just go like make a day of it, or did you have specific like shops that you like to go into?
Oh no, they're always random. And then, you know, they come and go. So like you don't know what you're going to get. You just walk in and you go, ooh. Japanese candies, little fucking weird paper clips, little fucking highlighters, little tiny post-it notes, stickers.
Oh, fun.
And every aisle is just clean and beautiful for no ass reason. Everybody's quiet and minding their business. Yeah. Post-pandemic, that's the type of shit I would like to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Instacart has Sephora now, so you don't even have to go in there anymore.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I just order. If I need anything from there, I just order online. I guess you could just get it faster.
I never really liked... That wasn't one of the things that I loved to do.
Go to Sephora?
I didn't love it.
I don't really go in there anymore. I used to go pretty regularly, but...
Really?
Yeah. I was, if I was over at the mall, I would stop in for sure. Just like look around, touch things.
For some reason...
Remember that? Just like...
Oh yeah, touching a lot of different things.
Ugh.
But for some reason, the Sephora experience wasn't... Meh. It was just like, okay. You know what I mean? It was like, it could very well be CVS, and that sounds fucked up, but that's... some CVSs have a bomb-ass makeup section, and it's cute. That's what, that Sephora just feels like a really nice CVS to me. It doesn't.
I've never thought of it like that, but I can see that.
Well, like the checkout experience, you got to give your email. Like, girl, why are you asking me all this shit?
Yeah, too much.
And then you can't remember your email, and then they tell you how many points you have. I don't even understand their point system yet. And then they give you the free thing that like it's a white lady color every time. I'm like, why am I working for all these points to get this lipstick that's not even going to be good on me? What are you talking about?
Right.
So it's just always disappointing. And then also you get 2 items and it's $87. I'm like, what the fuck?
so expensive.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For $87, I better have 2 handled bags from Five Below. I guess that's why I don't love the Sephora experience.
Yeah, no, it's crazy expensive.
And for some reason, I get sweaty in there.
Ooh, it is very bright.
I never wear my coat in there when I would have to go. I just get sweaty in there. Hello?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just thinking about being sweaty. I think my edible is finally like kicked all the way in.
Ooh.
I've been making these things and they're so good, but once they metabolize or whatever, oh my gosh.
What happens?
It's just, you're so very high, just so high. You have to eat it on an empty stomach, but it's just like the most pleasant full body high ever.
When you say full body, what do you mean? Like your arms feel?
Yeah, like I feel like a potato right now. Just heavy, like grounded here into my little beanbag that I'm sitting on. It's very weird. And like if I was laying down, you just like your whole body just like feels like lead. It's like being under the most amazing weighted blanket.
And what's happening to your brain?
Everything is registering in my brain, I think maybe like a half a second behind when it's coming out of my mouth. So I'm having to think like very hard about what I'm saying to make sure that it makes sense.
Wow.
I'm really, really hoping that he's like asleep on the sofa.
Girl, he's probably going to be asleep. It's 11 o'clock.
Because I don't have it in me right now. I got to prepare for tomorrow.
Wait, that means we didn't sync. I thought you said your period was coming.
It's here. Oh, it's happening as we speak.
So then no.
Oh, we'll just throw down a towel. It's like, oh.
Wow, we did sync because I got mine too.
Congrats.
I'm off this week then. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I definitely take a PTO day this week.
Whew. Because today I gave him a hug. He was standing in the kitchen like cutting onions or something. So I put my arms around him like from the back. And she was like, hey. I was like, what? And then she got in there and started hugging him. And then looked me dead in my face. And was like, looked me dead in my face. And she was like, I was born from your belly. But I'm his child and he's my best friend, not yours. I was like, okay.
Wow, so cold.
Yeah. And then when I got back into the living room, like, they were booed up.
Aww.
She does not. Someone being affectionate with her daddy? I'm sorry. Who? What are y'all doing? That's my dad.
That's too funny.
It's very cute, though.
Yeah, Quinn gets grossed out if we, like, kiss in the kitchen or show, physical affection. Oh, it's so gross.
Now, do you do that often?
So then, yeah. So then we just double down and, like, make it really awkward and gross when she complains.
Wait. Y'all do PDA all the time? I said y'all do PDA all the time?
Chris is handsy, so yeah. Like I can't bend over to get something out of the dishwasher without being, spanked or, groped in some way. Yes, constant.
Okay, that I understand. Yeah, my butt gets touched daily.
So it's PDA. Do you guys like kiss in the kitchen or whatever, or on the sofa?
What you mean kiss? Like French kissing and shit?
No.
Yeah, because that ain't happening. Not with no coronavirus. No, ma'am. You know, like a smooch.
Yeah.
He's an extremely private person.
Wow.
So all that shit is behind closed doors.
Now, are his parents, like, physically affectionate with one another when you guys are around?
No. You know that they love each other, but they're not holding hands and kissing and shit. No, ma'am.
Really? Wow.
Mine either.
Huh.
You know, like Justin comes up the stairs from work and it's, you know, everybody runs to the top of the stairs and says, "Hi, Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy, I have to tell you about this thing. And on Roblox, I have this special animal. And it's a whole... And then I painted this thing and Mom, look what Mom did. She brought this stuff." They talk his ear off when he gets up here. And I say, "Hi, babe." But there's not going to be a bunch of, you got to take them COVID clothes off. You got to get in the shower. Don't come sitting on my couch with that. Not without that. And like our form of affection is I give him chills.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of work. But that's like a quiet, that's like a quiet, private thing. And I don't think my kids see it as PDA.
Uh-huh.
So that we can comfortably do in front of them. But like French kissing and shit? No, ma'am. That's like for sex. What? You just be French kissing in the middle of the day?
No, but like, we might kiss a few times in a row and then Quinn will make a comment and then we will start to just to continue to gross her out.
Wait,
but it'll be like
French kissing?
It'll be like that weird like open mouth mashing and like being blah, 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 And then she laughs and leaves the room.
No, but I'm talking about real open mouth French kissing like a fucking movie. Midday. No reason.
No, not in front of my kids.
Okay, no, kids aren't there. Would you do it?
Yeah, midday
daytime
kids
spontaneous
aren't here, sure.
French kissing?
Yeah.
Oh, no, baby, no. We're not doing that. I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta floss. I gotta scrape my tongue. We not. No. We're not, and don't come around. No.
Oh.
Like an impromptu random kiss and both of us have been, eating Funyuns. No, we're not. None of us eats Funyuns, but you get what I'm saying.
Oh my God, I love Funyuns so bad.
Really?
Yes. Oh, yes. They're so good.
They stink so bad.
They do stink. That's the worst. But they're so good.
You got the weirdest ass preferences. What'd you fucking say you eat?
God.
And I was like, what? A Butterfinger.
Are so good. Oh, Butterfinger's so good too.
Dude, Funyuns and Butterfingers are so... They're the yellow starburst of those snacks.
No.
They're the yellow starburst of snacks.
We gotta do a poll in this story then, because I want to know who eats a Butterfinger and who eats a bag of Funyuns.
Ugh. Funyuns are like...
And they tear up the top of your mouth.
Like Captain
Crunch.
Crunch.
So hard and crunchy. Yeah.
But Captain Crunch with berries? I mean, if there was nothing else in the house, I'm fucking that up. I don't even have that in the house. I won't put it in the house. I won't let it be in the house.
Yeah.
Do you like any good snacks?
Yeah, I like good snacks.
Do you eat Takis?
Yes, they're so hot.
Yes!
And they stain your fingers. Your fingers are like neon.
So bad. But I'll fuck some Takis up.
And you're eating them and you're like, cha, 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 cha.
Yeah, and
like
you're
keeping your mouth open.
And you're like, why am I eating this?
Why can't I stop eating this?
Yes, and you're like, my mouth hurts. This doesn't even feel good. This is not even a good sensation. I'm not even really having a good time, but I really want to keep eating these.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I literally had that conversation with myself the last time that I ate them, and I was like, why am I doing this, and why can't I stop?
They're really good, and then you know that they started making the small bag.
I didn't.
Yeah, so the small bag, like, you could save a few taste buds. They don't have to go to battle if you get the small, because with the big bag, you can't stop. And then what are you going to do? You're just going to leave 7 of them in there? That's dumb. Just eat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just eat them. And you only get the purple bag, right? The original, the OG flavor.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not fucking around with those other dumb ones. Do you like Entenmann's chocolate chip cookies?
You know what? I didn't grow up on that stuff, but Chris did. And so I think we've had them here a couple of times. They're fine.
They're fine?
I like a Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookie.
Wow. Wow, you're the type of person that's like, my favorite Real World season was Paris. Like, what the fuck? Nobody watched that shit. Like, you're the type of person that would just make a controversial choice just because. Like, right now, I think you're just fucking with me.
No, oh my God, a Chips Ahoy, I could eat, yes.
A hard ass, wooden ass Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, but then they also have those kind of soft ones too.
Those are worse. There's a weird chemical aftertaste, which is why you just need to get the First of all, the Entenmann's Experience, that blue and white box, classic. It's narrow, classic.
Yeah.
The opening of it and the closing of it, classic. The soft crumb. What the fuck is a soft crumb? They've managed it. So, like, how are you eating what? Okay, so you're going to say Chips Ahoy is your favorite chocolate chip cookie?
Oh, no. I thought we were just talking about, like, trash food.
First of all, it's not called trash food. It's called love food. What do these words mean things?
Okay.
What's your favorite chocolate chip cookie?
Okay. We have a local person here, and she is called Donna's Bakery, and she makes these chocolate chip cookies. They're about 1/2 inch thick, and there's all kinds of different ones, but there's one that's like big big chunks of chocolate. I just got one with Lennox the other day down at the coffee shop. They're so good. They're soft. So much candy in them.
See, I don't like the cookie to be obstructed with too much shit going on. I like the cookie to stand alone in its plain chocolate chippiness.
Oh.
So, there are 3 chocolate chip cookies. There are 4 chocolate chip cookies that are extremely good. You can get Entenmann's. I'm not going to say that's number 1, but, they're good. You can get Otis Spunkmeyer's, but those got to be warmed up.
Mm-hmm.
You could get the Toll House Break and Bakes.
Yeah.
And put them in the oven and take them out a little bit too early. No crunch. Soft and gooey.
Mm-hmm.
Or, if you just want to be a straight renegade and go against everything you believe in, which is warm and soft chocolate chip cookies are the only way to go, you buy Tate's.
Oh, see, I like a big crispy cookie.
Wow.
I have a recipe from Martha Stewart's daughter, and it is the best crispy chocolate chip cookie I've ever had.
Have you ever had Tate's?
I've had those too. Those kind of taste more like a caramel to me.
Wait, you know what I'm talking about? A Tate's cookie?
They're like thins.
And they come in the green package?
Yeah.
Tates, the reason why they're delicious is there's a salt factor to them.
Yeah.
I don't love a crunch, but I'll fuck with the Tates.
They're good.
Wow. Okay, if you had to drink a soda, what are you going to get?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Wow, you are just, see? What's your second favorite?
I will stop.
What's your second favorite season of Real World? My second favorite season of Real World, I would have to say, is, I'm going to say, I really liked Brooklyn. Like, what? What episode was that? Who was on that one?
I will stop by Chick-fil-A specifically, and the Wendy's that have like the soda, the fancy soda, machines. I'll go out of my way to stop there to go get a Diet Dr. Pepper.
A Diet Dr. What does it taste like? What does it actually taste like?
I don't know.
Rust-Oleum?
It's so good. I don't know what it is about it, but oh my God, it's so good.
See, because I'm going to get a Diet Coke.
I like a Diet Coke as well. And that's typically what I get because nobody has Dr. Pepper.
How do you like your Diet Coke?
In a glass of ice.
And does it have to be iced or else you can't drink it?
Oh, yeah. No, I can't drink it unless it's cold.
And do you like it with a dab of, just a little dab will do you? A little boink of lemon in there, fresh lemon, sliced, cut?
Sometimes I do. Chris prefers his with a lime.
Wow. What kind of ice?
If I have my preference, it's like the little nuggets. Like the Chick-fil-A ice.
Chick-fil-A ice is excellent. Well, the best ice is you just gave birth to a baby ice. There's no better ice than that.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Those beautiful round spheres.
Uh-huh.
Hospital ice is, ooh, baby, give it to. Don't come back here with just one picture of it, asshole. 2 pictures of it.
Right.
Because this is my meal. Okay, we established you like Funyuns. Are you the type of person who, when you get the variety pack of the Lay's potato chips, that you eat the Fritos corn chips first like a fucking weirdo? Don't say yes.
No, I would go for the Cheetos first.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We're getting with fire now. Okay.
But I do love a chili cheese Frito.
Yep. I
So
haven't
good.
had one in years.
Ugh,
But
I
that
haven't
bad
either.
boy is delicious. And every now and again, okay, what's the Dorito flavor that you like best?
Nacho cheese.
The regular original.
A regular, yeah.
You don't-
I hate Cool Ranch, but somebody said that they're the same flavor.
They're not at all. Cool Ranch literally...
I don't know.
Cool Ranch literally tastes like a cologne that would have a sailboat on it. Cool Ranch...
Ew, so gross.
There's no way they're the same flavor, but there is a flavor of Doritos that's hard to find, and I don't know the name of it, but it's a kind of dark purple bag.
Oh, I can see the bag. Does it have like a red chili on it?
Yes, and maybe it has a lime on it.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
I got those on accident once, and let me tell you something. I was like, yo, what is this flavor coming through right now? Those are really good.
Okay. I'll put those on my list.
Okay, so let me think of something, another category. Don't fuck up. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
This is great, too, because I didn't even think you ate junk food.
Yes, of course I do.
Okay, you have a choice between Burger King, McDonald's, or Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
100%. We're not even
there's
going.
Nothing else.
There's not. First of all, Burger King is like we are trapped on this desert road, And we just had to walk so that we can get the kids some water. And now I'm just going to have a burger, I guess, since I made it here. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it. It's a last resort, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, if that, I would stop at a road stop Subway probably before I would stop at a Burger King. And
first of all, let's back up.
Yeah.
Are we implying that a gas station Subway is not good?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. When I tell you that is Shira's favorite lunch ever.
No, I will only go to the Subway that is closest to my house, but I will not stop like off a random highway somewhere down I-95 and use one of those Subways.
Well, one of our gas stations has a Subway. So it's like
ours does too.
It's become a little like experience pre-pandemic, but I will say this. I have to be in the mood for Subway. And I didn't eat it for years and 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 years. And then I had to get an oil change one day. And like that smell came back. You know, that Subway smell.
So good.
No, the smell is horrible.
Oh, no, it's like that yeasty bread smell.
I try to order the sandwich so fucking fast. I gotta get out of here. It's getting in my hair. Every second I stand here, I'm stinking. So wanting to avoid that smell, I just couldn't go up in the Subway. And also, Francine, 44, the baseball card store where I used to visit with her was next door to a Subway. So we would smell the Subway while we were talking. So, I didn't eat it for many, many years after that because it's a triggering smell. Like I know it, Anyway, but sometimes I do get the hankering, and Shira loves the sandwich. But guess who else loves Subway?
Oh, Lisa does. I saw her picture.
Yes, so Lisa and Shira bonded over Subway. It's their thing. So when Lisa came to visit and we went and got Subway, Shira didn't let me go in with them. So I was like, oh. She's like, it's okay. Lisa can take me. I was like, oh, okay. So now it's like sort of their thing. So now if Shira ever, so after I would pick Shira up from preschool and sometimes she'd be like, Mommy, can I get the sandwich? She would get it and then like do a peace sign and have me take a picture of her holding her sandwich so she could text it to Lisa. Like they were in their own Subway friendship.
That's so cute. Oh my God.
Yeah, so I would choose Subway over Burger King for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to order trash pizza. What are you getting?
Oh, Papa John's and the garlic sauce. Please give me a couple extra because that shit is delicious.
Wow.
And then I'm going to bite the end off the banana pepper and I'm going to squirt it all over the pizza. I want a Hawaiian pizza, but no ham, so just pineapple. And then I'm just going to slather it in that garlic butter. Ugh.
Wow.
Where are you ordering from?
Well, we don't really have Papa John's here. But when I lived in Florida, I understood the delicious curiosity of a Papa John's pizza because of that sauce. If you got it without the sauce, then it's a no-go.
That's terrible. It's got to have the sauce.
You can't. I never did anything with that jalapeno. That got thrown out. But I understand what you're saying. But in Florida, I went through we had this thing called Hungry Howie's. So that was, and I would get, it with cheese and ham. And that bitch would be delicious, but we don't have that here anymore. And then Little Caesars, not the pizza, the garlic sticks. That used to be my shit in Florida. But in New York,
were they like the long?
Pizza. Yes, they were long and salty and delicious. Yeah. And you had to have them hot. If they got cold, it's you fucked up. But in New York, they're choosing chain pizza.
Oh, is blasphemy.
Why would you? Why? Why do we even have this in our town? Like,
right. Oh, Chris still has that attitude now. Like he asked the kids the other night, he was going to order pizza. What did they want? Domino's. And he's like, oh God, you guys, seriously. Because we have so many good pizza places here.
Okay. I don't know about that, Ohio, but
no, he will. He's very picky. He will tell you. There's this place in Mount Lookout called Raimundo's. Oh my God, so good.
You know, every now and again though, Domino's. And see, what Chris has to understand is it's not necessarily the pizza itself that's the good part of the experience. It's the pizza tracker.
I don't even know if they follow the tracker though.
Oh, the tracker is one of the best parts about the experience. Waleed just put my pizza in the oven. Like, I make the announcement. The girls are like, yeah. They're like, what's Waleed doing now? I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. It's still blaring red in this little section here, section 2. Oh, they've got the dough ready. And Pizza Tracker got me through a depression a couple summers ago. So I have a special attachment to Pizza Tracker. But the way you do, well, I also like the ordering because you can do half side, whole side. Which I love that. And then I like putting my coupon code in and seeing if I put this here, what's that going to go to? And then sometimes stumbling upon that crazy combination where you put a gang of fucking different foods in there and then it came out to $22 as opposed to $43. And you're like, what the fuck button did I just push? This is good.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you've got fucking chicken wings and you don't even eat that. Oh, do you eat wings?
I will. I don't love it. Quinn really loves chicken wings, and so does Chris. So he'll sometimes order them if they're on the menu. I don't know. They just kind of gross me out. Do you eat wings?
Girl, I don't eat meat on the bone. That'll never happen.
Because you're Jewish or just because you're you?
Because I'm me. I'm not eating meat on the bone. First of all, I don't want to see the bone. I don't want anything to do with that bone. I don't want to see you licking the bone or sucking the bone or doing anything with the bone. I don't want to see a bunch of fucking errant bones on your plate. I don't want to look at that. That's a whole ass tibia and fibia. Get that the fuck? No. Meat on the bone? No, ma'am. No.
What about like a bone-in fillet?
Why would I get it with the bone in if I can get it with the bone out?
Because I think it does something to the flavor, doesn't it?
Fuck that flavor. That's not the flavor I want. I don't want to deal with... actually, there's one meat that I will eat on the bone, but it has to be at this particular restaurant, or else I can't do it.
Yes.
Houston's ribs.
Oh, I love ribs.
No. Houston's ribs. If it's any other ribs, it can't be. No.
Yeah.
Their fall off the bone ribs, bitch. That's one thing I miss from outside.
Do you know, did you ever have Sonny's when you lived in Florida?
No, what's that?
It was a barbecue. Maybe it was only over on the East Coast. It was this fast food barbecue place. Oh my God, it was so good.
There was I'm trying to think about a barbecue sandwich that I used to get that came in a silver and red foil. I can't remember. Wow. Okay, Amanda.
I'm not an alien.
You do like weird shit, though. The gym.
I love the gym.
Butterfinger.
Oh, God. I don't know how you don't love that.
Yeah, but Butterfinger as a choice is crazy. If we're getting down to the scraps of the candy bin, okay, I'll fuck with it. But I'm upset.
I love it. Oh, a Butterfinger Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Ew.
So good.
We don't have Dairy Queen really here.
You don't?
Mm-mm. It's sad, I know. Well, because if we're going to get ice cream when, outside opens, we would go to the city and get a Mr. Softy.
Yeah.
There's no ice cream from a place. We have to get it from a vehicle.
Yeah. Oh my God. As a kid, I remember my parents loved Dairy Queen. There would be sometimes in the summer where we'd be out running errands with them and we would be like, we're so hungry, we want lunch. And my mom would be like, let's go to Dairy Queen. And they would both fucking get ice cream. And I was like, this isn't lunch, you guys. Come on. Loved.
Wait a second. You were a child complaining about ice cream for lunch? And I'm not an alien. I'm sorry. Come again? What?
Yeah, I have this one distinct memory of being this is not what I wanted to eat for lunch, you guys.
First of all, Shorty and Mercy have never taken me to a Dairy Queen. That would never happen. Matter of fact, this would be a good time for us to give you a quiz, Amanda.
Oh, no.
It's been a long day. The last time we had something to eat was 9:30. It's now 2:30. And you've got 3 hungry kids in the car. One of the children pipes up bravely from the middle seat and says, Daddy, can we have some McDonald's? What is Shorty going to do?
Is this multiple choice or just fill in the blank?
Fill in the blank.
Shorty's going to say, we got food at home.
Close. Shorty and every other black parent in the world is going to turn around while still driving the car, so not looking at the road. They're going to reach that arm back. So you're going to see their hand on the back of your mom's headrest.
Yeah.
He's going to then turn around with a swiveled neck and say, do you have McDonald's money? So when you're like, oh my God, Mom and Dad, are you getting us ice cream for lunch? I'm looking at you like, this bitch is real crazy. She is talking real sideways right now.
Wow.
Yeah, you are tripping.
Well, this episode was brought to you by the letter W for weed. Wow. This marks the end of part 2 of the long-ass episode. Thank you guys, as always, for listening. We want to remind you that you can find us on Instagram. So if you did not catch the interactive story that goes along with this, or any of the interactive stories, maybe you're just jumping into this podcast. Hello, welcome. If you go to our Instagram, we have interactive stories for every single episode all the way back to number 1, and you can see pictures that go along with what it is that we talk about. So find us on Instagram, give us a follow at imperfectstrangers_podcast. We're on Twitter at imperfstrangers. You can visit our website. It's www.imperfectstrangerspodcast.com. There you can find episodes, you can find a little bit more information about Melissa and myself and about this podcast and how it got started. We also have merch. So from our website, you can shop and get your own Imperfect Strangers swag or drip or whatever the kids are saying these days. Don't forget, our holiday party is tomorrow. That's Saturday, December 19th. If you are listening to this on Friday the 18th, which, by the way, happy birthday to Mr. Arthur. It is his birthday today on the 18th. So get your tickets. You can Venmo at Imperfect Strangers Podcast or PayPal bs.strangers@gmail.com. You are not going to want to miss out on this inaugural party. With that, you guys, be well. We have another episode coming to you next week, and it is a special one. We have a guest. We've never had a guest. So stay tuned. Subscribe. You can go into Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review. It makes a big deal for podcasts because there's actual rating systems. And so every little rating and review that we get bumps us up that rating chart and maybe gets us one step closer to, being Joe Rogan status. I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to try. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we will see you again next week. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Whatever. Goodbye.